Hello, my wonderful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending then on the time and where you're listening to this news from. I have another interesting news for you this morning, which says this is a serious matter as Sèrap drops bombshell, give 36 Nigerian government, or should I say governor, 7 days to do this. What exactly is the thing that Sèrap gave 36 Nigerian governor 7 days to do? That is what we should find out from the content of this news. Do you know that this 36 state governor has been urged by the social economic rights and accountability project, that is the full meaning of Sèrap. They gave them 7 days ultimatum to disclose details of the spending of the 2 million palliative recently disbursed to each state by the federal government. They're also giving it 7 days to include the names of the beneficiary and details of the reliefs so far provided with the money that was spent. That is the 2 million naira palliative. Let's quickly go into the body of this news. This is morning news. This is serious as Sèrap drops bombshell, gives 36 Nigerian governors 7 days to do this. Let's quickly know what they gave the 7 days and the conditions the Sèrap is given or gave the governor of Nigeria. The 36 state governor has been urged by this by the social economic rights and accountability project, that is Sèrap, to quickly do the needful to lessen the impact of humiliating the fuel subsidy. The Nigerian government has distributed 2 million naira for each of the Federation State and Federal Capital Territory (FCT) out of the 5 million palliative package. Nigerians have a right to know how the states are using the fuel subsidy relief funds. The organization claims that it falls under their unforeseeable human rights, transparency and accountability in the spending of the 2 million naira and any subsequent disbursement to these states, which help to reduce the risk of corruption, mismanagement, diversion of opportunism, and the statements read in part. Sèrap hopes that it would be grateful if the suggested actions were carried out within 7 days of the letters received or publishing. Sèrap shall take all appropriate legal actions to comply with you and your states to comply with our request in the public interest. If we have not heard from you by then, the oversight afforded by public access to the details of the spending of this 2 million naira palliative and any subsequent disbursement would serve as an important check on the activities of which state and help to prevent abuses of the public trust. The letter stated in part. The entitlement of Nigerians to know specific about how the 2 million naira gas online subsidy was spent is supported by the fundamental democratic norms. The right to inform what citizens encourages openness, accountability, and also transparency, all of which are essential for the nation's democratic order. The ability of the populace to examine, debate, and participate in governmental decision makes, including with regard to the fuel subsidy relief money is essential for representative democracy to function effectively as we speak. So Serap underlined that the elimination of the gas online subsidy continues to unfairly and negatively affect the poor economically and also socially. Nigerians in various states as we speak on determining other rights to an adequate standard of life. Everyone has the right to information, including information about how the 2 million naira allocated for fuel subsidy relief is used as guaranteed by the Free of Information Act, Section 39 of the Nigerian Constitution, Act 9 of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, and Act 19 of the International Covenant of Civil and Political Rights. Your state has a transparency obligation to publish information about how these 2 billion naira fuel subsidy palliative was spent according to the combined reading of the provision of the Nigerian Constitution, the Freedom of Information Act of 2011, and also the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, which is applicable throughout Nigeria. Hey, matter don't pass Gary. Can you imagine this? Sèrap again, and I'm very happy with the way Sèrap is handling this issue. Sèrap has won 1 million cases and they will keep winning. Now the 2 billion naira that was spent allocated for fuel subsidy